Hey, we're here, Gridiron Football 2024 Media Day. I'm here with Coach Aaron York. Man, we're going to just talk some 2024 football. We're going to talk some recap of last year, and then we're going to just move into that thing just like that. Coach, how you doing, Coach?
Good. Glad to be here.
Good, man. Good to have you, man. First of all, man, we just talk about some of the things from the summer. I know you just got there for the last couple of months, so I'm not going to do a talk spring, but just tell us how the summer been going, or just your process in the last 2 months.
Yeah, no, we've had a good summer out at our school. We've, just getting there towards the end of the year, you're having to implement and, start introducing new terminology, new techniques, and I think the kids have been very open and receptive to everything that we're teaching them and coaching them.
Good deal. Have you guys did any 7-on-7 this summer?
Yeah, we did. We played in the Sinlaw League here. There was 3 weeks that we went and we played 7-on-7 with some local teams around here, and we, get to go out and you get to see the kids compete. That's the biggest thing, how they compete and how they interact, when they either get up or get down, and it was good from a coach's standpoint to see that. And then, offensively, you get to, throw the ball around and get your terminology implemented.
Okay, so as far as the schemes that you're bringing in, I know you probably watched film on a lot of these guys from what they did last year and in the past. Are you changing anything from what they've been doing, or what would that look like right now?
Well, here's a good thing about it. The school that I'm coming from, we have played Buckeye for the last 3 years, so I've got a pretty good idea about what they are and what they can and can't do. Also, their coach here and I, we've got a relationship that goes back just through the LC days, and so coming in, you want to put your own spin on it, but also looking back, that you see the growth of this program the last couple years. They're starting to win, so you don't want to change a whole lot. You just want to put your own spin on it.
There it is. Tell about some of the guys that you've had a chance to meet. Some of the key players, and maybe some of the guys that they're going to be looking for to step up into some other key roles.
Yeah, no, just looking over the summer, a couple guys that have stood out. The two that I had here, they're upperclassmen. Ashton Hawthorne, he's going to be a senior cornerback defensively. He's going to kind of lead that group. And then Colt Vercher, he's a guy that we're going to use offensively and defensively, whether it's at running back, tight end, and at linebacker. Looking offensively, I think our quarterback that we've got, it's going to be new to him, but he's an athletic kid. His dad's a coach, so he's got that mindset from a coaching standpoint. Right. His name is Caden Grimmett. He's had a very good summer learning the scheme and learning what we've implemented. I thought he threw the ball very well 7-on-7 this summer. A guy that he's going to be throwing to, Hayden Boone. He's coming back. Last year I think he had a little over 1,000 yards receiving, so those are going to be the guys on the offensive side. Can't leave out a running back that I think led the area in running yards last year, Jim Burlew. So he's coming back for us. Defensively, it's going to be everybody that we can put out there on the field, but I think that as we progress, we want to build off of what they've done, moving on into this year.
Well, sound like, a guy coming from the things that you used to offensively, man, this going to fit you, being able to throw the ball, being able to have some guys out there, and obviously, man, you talked about the run game. When you throw it a lot, you obviously got to have a guy that can keep them honest and keep them in there being able to run the ball. Tell me some of the things that you thought about or that took place for you to be able to want to leave St. Mary's and come over here to Buckeye.
Well, you look at the caliber of kids out at Buckeye. They hang their hat on being just tough-nosed, hard-working kids, and that intrigues you as a coach. They're not going to wow you with their athleticism, but what they are going to wow you with is how physically and mentally tough that they are. They're a bunch of smart kids. They work really hard this summer. They could have been 1,000 other places, but we've averaged over 60 kids every day up at workouts. And so, that work ethic, we're going to build off of that, and it's going to help them as we progress in the season. Right.
I guess you kind of answered the next question I had about the buy-in. So it sounds like y'all had pretty good buy-in, 60 guys there, and when you start talking about being successful and moving forward and having that, that great season that you're looking for, you got to have those guys that's there, that's bought into what it is that they're doing, and obviously, tell us about the principal, and the support that you've seen thus far since you've been there.
Yeah, I can't say enough about Miss Holt. Allowing us to come in, and I say us, myself, and whatever we've needed, we put up a new scoreboard this summer. We've done renovations to the field house, so different things like that. But also getting us into a position to help be successful as far as getting kids into weight programs and things like that during the school day.
Correct.
And having them day in and day out to be able to work them out through the season and in the off season. So can't thank her enough. We're putting together a staff. I got a guy that I brought with me from St. Mary's, and we're pulling in a couple other new faces. So to be able to bring those guys in and to bring what they've got along with the coaching staff that's coming back, can't say enough. And you talk about the buy-in of the kids, but the buy-in of the coaches that are in there.
Correct.
So for them to buy in, and the time that they put in during the summer and this upcoming season, and I can't thank the admin enough or the coaches enough.
Right. I know you say you just got in 2 months, so I don't know how much were you in on the new cycle as far as the schedule that they playing right now.
Yeah, no, we're. This is our 2-year. This is going to be the first year of 2 years.
Correct.
The cycle, and looking at it, the district is very tough. You got to, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And our first goal as a team, we've talked about with the seniors that win a winning season, have a winning season, something that they haven't had there for a long time. So we're shooting for a winning season. The next is district championship, and we've talked about it. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to work at it.
Right.
And to beat the teams like Gina, Bunkie, Vidalia, everybody in your district, it's going to be tough.
It's going to be big. Right.
Caldwell, the district is not easy. So it's definitely going to be a challenge. But I think that the more that they get into the system, the more that they work, the stronger, bigger that we're going to be, the faster we're going to be. Yep. It's going to help us down the road.
So you talked about buy-in not only from the player but the coaches. How many other coaches are going to be coaches that were left over, and how many actually did you bring in with you?
Okay, we've got 4 coming in from the previous staff.
Okay.
Once again, I can't say enough about their willingness and everything that they're doing. Coach Forrest Grimmett, he's our defense coordinator. BJ Crane works with our wide receivers. I've got Justin Belgrard. He helps with our linebackers, and Stuart Morgan, he's also helping with the defensive side of the ball.
Okay.
Those guys are coming in from last year. They were there at with the team last year, and for them to know the players, they kind of know how the players react to different situations. To have that information is just invaluable.
Yeah, you can get a lot of insight from that right there.
A lot of insight.
Right.
And now I'm bringing in a couple other guys. One guy that I'm bringing in with me, Marty DeWeese, he's going to be helping out with my quarterbacks. So
was he with you at St. Mary's?
He was with me at St. Mary's.
Okay, all right, good deal.
He knows the system, kind of knows the expectations, so it's good to have that also in your corner.
Okay, tell me about the the atmosphere around the community. Tell me about that since you've seen there in the last 2 months. I mean, is they big on the community over there? Is that a support over there?
I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of support.
Okay.
I kind of think that in this parish, because we are kind of out away from everybody, we get forgotten out there. But the people out there, they love their football. They love their athletics. They have been very supportive this summer. We've been fundraising, and just looking at the fundraising, just the support in that way alone is huge. I've sat down with several business people in the community, and they've, whatever you need, coach, we got it. We're here for you. So, to have that support is comforting as we move through the season.
Good deal. I know that we spoke a little bit earlier, and you were telling me that you guys are going to be traveling to Texas, man. Tell us about that, and how that all came about.
No, we're not traveling to Texas this year.
Oh, you're not traveling? Oh, okay. You're not traveling. Okay, my bad. Okay. Well, tell us about one of your games that's pretty much circled on your schedule.
I think the biggest one here is they have, and I haven't been a part of it until this year, but they have what they call the Squirrel Bowl. And it's against Menard.
Menard, yeah.
And we're going to play that, I think, about the 4th week of the season. But they say that, just the atmosphere and the numbers that come out is a big ball game. They circle it every year. They got a trophy that goes back and forth between our school and whoever we play. So whoever wins it gets the trophy. So that's kind of the big game. And then, I mean, you look at every team in your district is a big ball game that you want to circle. So.
Good deal. Well, but if there's anything else you want to say out there to your new Buckeye family or anybody out there you want to give
we're
a
just
shout
looking forward to a great year. Looking forward to seeing our kids play out on the field.
Well, Coach, man, we look forward to watching you guys compete for that district championship and y'all roll to the dome, Coach.
I appreciate
you.
Thank you,
sir.
for having us.
Yep. And man, you're here with Gridiron Football. Stay locked in.